Good evening everyone, I'm Cherry. Today I want to talk about Greenland. Greenland is melting in a heat wave. That's everyone's problem. Extreme heat boiled over Europe last week, smashing records in its wake. Now the heat wave that started in the Sahara has rolled into Greenland, where more records are expected to crumble in the coming days. That means the heat wave is now Greenland's problem, right? Not quite. When records fall in Greenland, it's everyone's problem. Greenland is home to the world's second largest ice sheet, and when it melts significantly, as it is expected to do this year, there are knock-on effects for sea levels and weather across the globe. Greenland's ice sheet usually melts during the summer. This year, it started melting earlier, in May, and this week's heat wave is expected to accelerate the melt. The country's mammoth ice sheet rises 3,000 meters above sea level. Forecasters predict that its summit will be particularly warm this week, at just below 0 degrees. It's a very warm temperature for that altitude, said Ruth, climate scientist at the Danish Meteorological Institute. Now, 2019 could come close to the record-setting year of 2012, said Jason Bucks, professor and ice climatologist at the Geological Survey of Denmark and Greenland. During that melty year, he said, Greenland's ice sheet lost 450 million metric tons, the equivalent of more than 14,000 tons of ice lost per second. Global effect. What happens in Greenland will be felt across the world. Bucks said that this year's melt is flooding the North Atlantic with fresh water, which could affect the weather in northwestern Europe. The result could be stronger storms, he added, citing flooding in the UK in 2015 and 2016. Whatever happens in Greenland radiates its impact down, he said. During a year like 2012 or 2019, water produced by Greenland's ice sheet adds more than 1 millimeter to global sea levels, according to Bucks. But countries in the tropics could see a rise of 2 millimeters or more, he said. Extreme is the new norm. It will still be some time before the full meltness of 2019 is measured, but it's already poised to rival the proportion of 2012, and we haven't even reached the end of summer. In July alone, Greenland's ice sheet lost 116 billion tons of ice, according to Claire Nulis, spokeswoman for the UN World Meteorological Organization. That's roughly the equivalent of 64 million Olympic-sized swimming pools, she told reporters on Friday. One of the most remarkable things about the 2019 heat wave is not just the number of records it broke across Europe, but the margin by which it did so, she said. Normally, when you get a temperature record broken, it's by a fraction of a degree, said Nulis. What we saw yesterday was records being broken by 2, 3, 4 degrees. It was absolutely incredible. And it's not just the heat that's breaking records. Last year, Greenland experienced its coldest year in decades, said Bucks. It's a view shared by a group of European scientists, including scholars at the University of Oxford, who earlier this month concluded in an analysis published in World Weather Attribution that recent French heat waves had been made 5 times more likely because of climate change. The researchers also said that the world is very likely to see more extreme heat waves in the future due to climate change. Thank you.